1, 2, 3, 1.
In a broader scheme, Zentropa has been the powerhouse in Denmark for the last 4 years or something. It's not only box office, it's also prizes and festivals and all these kind of things. And there, Zentropa has been a big champ lately, both on the festival market and on the commercial market.
En fait, nous, on a entendu parler de Zentropa lorsqu'il y a eu le dogme qui a été lancé, je crois que c'était en 95. Ça a beaucoup plu, ça a un peu renouvelé les gens. Alors ça, c'est le côté créatif. Mais alors, la façon dont le producteur l'explique, c'est pas du tout ça. Lui, on n'avait pas d'argent. On a fait des films avec les moyens qu'on avait.
Then they invented the thing about using the existing light. Forget about selling light. Use the actors' own clothing and so on, which make it low cost.
Du har måske hørt lidt om vores gruppe, eller hvad?
Nej, ikke... Nej.
Du taler også om et band.
Det kunne da være, at vi skulle blive det. Hvem ved? Det kunne da være en skide god idé.
Because suddenly you realize, hey, we can do really cheap movies. And without necessarily that they have to be bad movies. We can actually do good movies and really cheap, which allows much more people to do movies. So suddenly you could have, whatever, 10, 20 film directors for the same budget of one film.
When you did the Dogma project, you were really moving the film business in another direction.
Yeah, but that is, all the, what you would say, these new movements there's been, the French new and the German new and the Italian has always been extremely refreshing. And somehow there's always come, I think, a new production environment out of it. So Zentropa in this country is maybe the new environment that's come out of this dogma way we had in this country.
Peter and Lars are a little younger than me, but I mean, we basically came from a background of a lot of 68 and a lot of fun and a lot of freedom to do whatever. And I think that that's probably very true of all of us, that the feeling that you're allowed to do the things you want to do. And if you work hard enough and you fight hard enough, you'll succeed. Well, I think there's a certain degree of anarchy here. I think that even those things are quite controlled.
Because our communist day was much too much like that, and that's capitalism also. So you take these two very good things, capitalism and communism, and then you put anarchy on top of that, and then you can live both with the capitalism and the communism if you have a little bit of anarchy put on top as a spice, yeah, more or less.
It's in a way, it's a place without law and order, really, like a Wild West town.
La ferme des animaux, c'est un petit peu. Filmbyen, c'est quand même un petit peu ça aussi. Ça veut dire les règles se réécrivent un peu au fur et à mesure, quoi.
Because there is no structured leadership, where one man makes a decision and then that decision counts, but everybody is, in a way, is the boss out here.
And you can change, and you don't have to be the leader of this out here to change things. That's a nice thing, being here. That's also a nice thing with Peter, actually. If you comes up with good ideas, whatever, if I certainly find it out that we should build a tower out here whatsoever, if I could convince him and probably find the money myself, I could go and build this tower.
We have a strange way to lead the company. It's a very strange way. Where Peter is on the top, and then we have a junta taking care of all the daily things about the administration, about the account, about the money and so.
We have 20 pupils, and I'm responsible for hiring them. And they are here for 3 years, where they go into different departments. So I'm the one, together with Peter, who's deciding where they have to go.
Every morning you have to put the flag up. You have to wash the bikes, and you have to sometimes empty the toilet of the van. It's almost impossible to say no. You can't say no. It puts you in a very bad light. And the first half year you don't receive any paycheck at all. You're not paid.
I think there are too many assistances now. I hate this. You have to be in touch with the basic banalities. That's a danger for many of the people at the Filmbyen. It is that they are not used anymore to the banalities.
I will never be so humiliated anywhere than I've been here in my life. So when I'm finished here after doing 3 years of this education, you know, I will be able to do anything, I think.
Grace, we don't like having to do this. We don't have much of a choice if we're to protect our community.
And they need to see that we really mean it, because it's tough business and there's so many people who want to get into the film industry, so they need somehow to depart who really wants to be here and who just think that they want to be famous or whatever.
I think talent is very much, in the Zentropa way, is very much about activity. Like, if you perform, if you act and actually go in and do your stuff, then you get a chance.
Kim! Et håndklæde!
The company also has a kind of humor, you know. It's an irony.